And it's great to know that you've been around making a difference. One of the bios that I read referred to you as bringing the funk into Canada.
Well, you know,
or keeping the funk, I think is...
Yeah, you know, just trying to keep that funky flame going, you know. We get the opportunity to do that with shows like Idol and shows like Hockey Night in Canada. So anytime you get a chance to baptize people past Pickering and Mississauga with a little bit of soul, I think it's a good thing.
Sure. Well, you actually are at Canadian Idol. You do a lot of work from your studio in the...
Well, we're actually on stage with the kids. Top 10 this year we went to a live band format, so I'm right behind them doing my thing.
That's right, and you also you play all of the live. You've also been there as an orchestra leader.
Yep, band leader. So musical direction basically is live musical direction on stage right with them, playing away.
When they have guest artists come in, are you also?
Yep. So unless they bring up their own band, but yeah, we did Martina McBride. We backed up. Dennis DeYoung, Roger Hodgson from Superchamp, and Dennis DeYoung was from Styx, so we did a segment with them. So yeah, we're in the mix of it.
That's excellent. You're networking with all the well, you've worked with all of the great music companies, EMI and
yeah, all of them. So it's like you know, it's like another day at the office. The only difference is the day at the office you're dealing with musical legends, which is kind of cool.
Well, and this is obviously something you saw yourself doing as a child and kept that vision in mind.
Yeah, and you know, like they say, I guess the old saying, if you can believe, you can achieve, right? So it's just like I never really lost focus on it, and here I am today, actually doing it, which is kind of crazy.
See, that's what I like. See, this is, I had referred to our next guest coming up in the second hour is Bob Keeler, and he basically teaches that if you can conceive it, do believe it, you will achieve it. And I'd like to let you know that from my impression in this past hour, you have that unconscious competence. As you say it, you make it happen, and you are an inspiration to other up-and-coming artists, producers, musicians, everyone.
Thank you.
And well, we've come up to the top of the hour. Is there anything else? Actually, is there any information you wanted to give out about what you're up to in the future?
Well, you know, it's all about right now. It's all about this Canadian Idol thing right now. It's kind of like the hot show. You know, you can check out the Canadian Idol when we come back on the air in June, and Hockey Night in Canada are the two shows right now that are. Those are the two shows that are doing it for me right now, and. You know, if you feel so inclined, if you liked what you hear today, go check out Craig Sharp. Go purchase that record.
Where can I get that?
You're going to be able to get that across the country and online. Online in a couple of weeks and across the country Tuesday. Craig Sharp's I Am.
And anybody you're looking at for the future? Or you're going to be there and check out the new...
I'm actually on the road every weekend with the Idol Audition Tour. So, you know what I mean? I have my fix of seeing the up-and-comers coming out. So we see about 1,000 a weekend, you know.
And you're bouncing across the country then?
Going across the country every weekend.
Were you in the Maritimes last week?
I was Calgary. We just finished doing Saskatchewan. I think Winnipeg is this weekend. And then we go right across central Canada and then do it out east. So we go right across the nation looking for, you know, the one.
This must be fun.
It's great.
And so you also get, not only do you get the ones, but you get the zeros as well.
It's quite the gamut of talent, shall we say, you know what I mean?
Are we as ridiculous as the Americans in our drive to be on TV?
No, I don't think so. I'm going to be honest. I think Americans, you know, that's part of their culture, is the American dream, and they'll do whatever it takes to, you know, to be there. We're a little bit more conservative, so we don't got, you know, the Apollo Creeds who are coming in there with the boxing gloves and all that. We have some characters, but it just doesn't go that far.